everyone, this is the attempt to make the family law easily. Today I am gonna deal with the heading of the divorce. What are the circumstances the divorce are available in Sri Lanka? Sri Lankan legal system is something different from the other legal system. For example, if we compare to the English law legal systems, the English countries, we can get the divorce under the irretrievable breakdown theory, which means that if there is no point to living together at the time, we can get the divorce. That is available only in the English law country. It is not available in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lankan legal system, the Sri Lankan legal system tried to protect the marriage, the validity of the marriage, and the people respect the marriage relationship. So in Sri Lanka, the laws are protected. The laws are trying to protect the validity of the marriages. So in Sri Lanka, there is 3 circumstances we can get the divorce. First one is we just call them AIM, which means adultery. I means impotency, M means the malicious desertion. The adultery means in the existence of the marriage, if the one party having the sexual relationship with the another third party, then that is called as the adultery relationship, which is one of the unlawful relationship. The bad thing that in Sri Lanka, the adultery is not an offense, but in India, under the penal code, section 497 of the penal code, adultery is an offense. The punishment is also available, 5 years imprisonment, as well as the fine also available in the Indian legal system, but it is not available in Sri Lankan legal system. So adultery, but in Sri Lanka, the adultery is one of the ground for getting divorce. That's it. And another thing is the I means impotency. Impotency means the incapability of getting babies or having babies. At the time of the marriage, the impotency must be existing. After the marriage, if we get the impotency by way of the accident, so like that, in that circumstances, the divorce is not available. Only at the time of the marriage, the impotency must be exist. And another ground to getting the divorce is malicious desertion. Malicious desertions, there are 2 kinds of malicious desertions available. First one, simple malicious desertion, as well as the constructive malicious desertion. Simple malicious desertion means one party, the girl, female or male, one party separated from their family, then that is called as the simple malicious desertion. The constructive malicious desertion means the one party making the another party to get out from their family, then that is called as the constructive malicious desertion. By way of the crucial actions or the domestic violence, the one party one party can go from their matrimonial home. So in 3 circumstances, and if we prove the one of the circumstances, then we can get the divorce from the district courts, because the jurisdictions of the divorce is granted to the hand of the district court. District court has the jurisdiction to hear and determine this sort of divorce cases. So this is the basic thing on the divorce, and I think you may get the fundamental idea on the divorce, in what circumstances we can get the divorce in Sri Lanka. I think it may be help to understand you. Thank you to watching. Bye.